Hello, my name is 27 and welcome back to 705 Battle of the Atlantic with the Wolves of Steel super mod. We lost the Hunley, however it was fitting considering the real Hunley was lost on her third mission, which was her attack on, I forget the ship name, but I talked about it at the start of the Hunley career. Now, we're on board U-569. I'll talk about her history in a little bit. I'm just looking at her and it looks like we've got a Bofors on the back, double-barreled 20 mils because we are in a different campaign that is later on. We don't have a deck gun. We have radar. However, one that we could fit a deck gun if we wanted to. I'm not sure what type of submarine she is, but we'll figure it out. We'll find out. Yeah, we got a 40 mil and effectively 420 millimeters. We did, however, lose our pirate flag, which is a little bit disappointing. Would have liked to keep it, but we did lose it, unfortunately. So, let's look at what is what. What do we have for upgrades? That is tower upgrade number 4. We can bring a hinge snorkel, which is bugged out, a deck gun, or we can have nothing. Light flak guns, we can add shields to them if we had the renown. Or we could have a... There we go, 37 mil... It's not quite a Bofors, because the Bofors would be a 40 millimeter. This is a 37 millimeter. Black 42. Oh, this is better than this. This is like a box standard one. Then, of course, we could also have basically a whirlwind strapped to the rear of the sub. 800 rounds a minute. Alright, torpedoes.
Sure, what do you have in mind?
What do we have? We have acoustic homing torpedoes. Oh. Alright, that's 24 knots. I can see that going so wrong. It's T2. We have the T1, T3. The T1 Fat 1. The Fat 2. The ladder search pattern. And then we have these guys. Well, let's load one into the stern tube. And we'll bring... Oh, this has got a really long range. You can run, but you can't hide from this thing. Especially if you launch with fairly close. Let's swap out you with one of them. We'll bring a reserve as well. I want to try these out. Let's bring a Fat 1. Let's bring a couple of Fat 1s. We'll load one to the tubes as well. And there's a T3. We'll bring a couple. We'll bring another T3 as well. And that'll be that. So
Sure,
weapons we've already looked at.
Sure, what do you want?
We've got our
Sure
torpedo.
thing. What do you have in mind?
We got torpedo loader already selected.
Sure,
Sensors.
what do you want? Sure, what do you want?
This one actually has a working thing. I may have to. It's improved. I don't have enough. I don't have enough renown. Yeah, I may have to take a look at that. Ooh. 20 kilometers with a single ship. We're more accurate readings to be taken. Oh, we can get a one antenna. And we have a decoy launcher bold 1. Can't afford that. I'm just looking here, see what we can get. Alright, paint scheme. We have Albrecht, which is a sound absorbing material. Climate improved. And let's see if one of the U-569's emblems is in here. That is U-278, 287 rather. We are looking for either a black umbrella or a compass rose. Well, I guess that's close enough to a compass rose. We'll take that.
Yes, Captain. You won't recognize your girl when I'm through with her.
I'd like to recognize her, thank you. But now, let's find out about our theater of operations, which is one I've never been to.
Welcome back, Herr Cologne.
What are my mission orders?
Captain, there is a storm coming. The last months of 42 proved profitable for us, but the winter brought harsh weather and heavy storms that affected our operations in the North Atlantic. Nevertheless, spring is coming, and with it, new opportunities. With the Western Allies firmly entrenched in North Africa, it's even more important that we keep up the pressure on the British convoys. With over 160 U-boats operational, we have the numbers to overcome the escorts in the manner prescribed by Admiral Dönitz. Still, the air gap is getting smaller and smaller, and we have reports of the craziest technological developments you could think of. Surely, the enemy has progressed in some ways. One particular development is worth mentioning. There are reports of escort groups deployed to support whatever convoy is in need, but free to pursue our U-boats as long as it takes. They will no longer abandon the hunt to rejoin the convoy, but go for the kill. Captain, if I may, I believe that the Battle of the Atlantic will reach its climax in the coming months. We're far from the happy times of 1940. From now on, it's total war. Expect no more mistakes from the enemy, and demand all from your men. Some fierce battles will take place. The living will envy the dead. But it is our calling. As our gallant opponents would put it, once more onto the breach.
I like that. Passage to the Rising Sun. There's a resupply area here. Alright. So, we are to hunt off the Horn of Africa. Around the Cape of Good Hope. Because isn't the Horn of Africa right here, I think? I'm not sure, but that might be the Horn of Africa. So we're to hunt around the Cape of Good Hope. Our mission target is meet with tanker to refuel. Well, at least it's not a U-boat refuel, because those bug out. So I'll get us past this loading screen, and then I'll talk a little bit about the history of our boat. So I will see you then.
Welcome.
And welcome back. Let's take a look at this harbor. Oh yeah, we're in... What harbor are we in? We are in La Place. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Plotting course. Returning to course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
Escort
Prepare for
sighted.
course
Bearing
change.
323.
Plotting course. Plotting course.
Minimum speed ahead.
Let's
Plotting
just
course.
set that
Plotting
up.
course.
That will do for now.
Returning to course.
And get my phone out. Let's look at the history of our boat. Our boat, as I've already given away, is well, we've named it U-569. She was ordered on the 24th of October, 1939. Not this boat, but the one we're named after. Laid down 21st of May, 1940. By Bloem Voss, Hamburg. Work 545. Launched the 20th of March, 1941. Commissioned 8th of May, 1941. She had two commanders, Captain Hans-Peter Honst and Oberleutnant Hans Jorgensen. She did 9 patrols for her career. Some of them were part of the 3rd Flotilla for training, and the rest, well, I'm guessing the first one was for training, the rest were active service. She sunk 1 ship for a grand total of 948 tons. She damaged another ship for 4,458 tons. She was scuttled on the 22nd of May, 1943 in the North Atlantic, east of Newfoundland, in position 54 degrees, 40 minutes north, 35 degrees, 21 minutes west. And just watching here, yeah, we're going this way around. And then there's a little... that's one of the old Type 2 A's or B's. Stern type. Also, there's a... oh yeah, this is a French harbor. So there's a French ship here, but that makes sense. It was a French harbor, but they've still got the French flag.
Horizon. Bearing 223.
Sure.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
After being badly damaged by depth charges from 2 Avenger aircraft, VC-9, USN T-6, and T-7, of the U.S. aircraft carrier, well, escort carrier, USS Bogue, 21 dead, 25 survivors of the attack. She operated in the following Wolfpacks,
Bearing 300.
and hopefully editing me will remember to put these names on screen, because I will horribly mangle them, most likely. Gronland, Markgraf, Schlagetot, Raubritter, Westwall, York, Mischt, Lohs, Draufganger, no, not Draufganger, Draufganger, Ungestum, Robbe, MCL3, Rhein, Eble 1, and Mosel. Other attacks that happened to the U-569. That is correct. December 16th, 1941, the boat was damaged so badly in an attack by a swordfish. Okay, I'll let that sink in. Swordfish. Good job, Swordfish. You managed to hit a U-boat. She had to return to France instead of continuing on to the Mediterranean, which was her goal. On the 25th of August, 1942, at 11:10 hours, HNOMS Putnella obtained a radar contact. When returning to convoy, ONS-122, which initially thought to be a merchant ship, but was, in fact, U-569. Commander had intended to ram the U-boat. Over the deck gun crew on the 4-incher decided to open fire. All 5 shells that were fired missed, but several 20mm rounds did in fact hit U-569, which she then crash dived immediately. The corvette dropped her last 3 depth charges ahead of the swirl and swept the area without acid
Ship
Oh.
contact
sighted. Bearing 10.
until 1300 hours. The
We are
U-boat
in
had
shallow waters,
dived
Captain.
to 130 meters and was not damaged by the depth charges, but on surfacing, More than 5 hours later, several cannon hits were found in the conning tower. February 23rd, 1943, depth charges from the escorts of convoy UC-1 caused so much damage that the boat was forced to return to France. The date on this is approximate. So, there's our boat. She was long-lived.
Smoke on
9
the
patrols.
horizon. Bearing 309.
However, she didn't score much success. Let's see if we can't change that. Let's just make sure real quick that, yep, everything's loaded in here properly. Let's set this, we will set auto loading because I'd like to choose the torpedoes to get loaded. And everything in here should be good. But before we sign off, let's go and talk to the chief engineer, see what his opinion on this boat is.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
Come on, let's go. Come here, chief engineer. There you are. Chief, what do you think of the boat? Or why don't you take a break?
Ship sighted. Bearing
For what? So I
331.
have time to remember?
Oh, I guess his wife must have died.
Easy. Yeah, I just have to be easy on myself. Like it wasn't me who told her to stay in the city and get buried under piles of debris.
Ah. Alright. You're gonna go mad if you keep doing this.
Mad?
Escort
I
sighted.
think the whole
Bearing
world has gone mad.
323.
I feel as though I'm the only one who's sane. If all of this is normal, then I'd rather...
Ship sighted.
Right.
Bearing 311.
Touchy subject, I guess. I was gonna ask about how the boat was, but yeah, let's go. Let's go. So, I'll break things off here. I'll bring you back.
Ship sighted. Bearing 290.
Thank you.
Slow speed ahead.
I'll bring you back once we encounter something. So, or we reach the tanker, which is our mission objective. Rendezvous with replenishment tanker. So, I will see you then. So, apparently we have successfully rendezvoused with that replenishment tanker, except I can see it nowhere. We're now to patrol a 150-kilometer area. Right there. Right, except we're getting low on gas, since I don't know where our next replenishment base is going to be, or where our home base is going to be. Because right now it's back up here. Actually, it isn't even back up here. Where even is our home base? It's over here. Oh, it makes sense. It's part of group of Monsoon. But we're going to need more gas in order to get back there. So, let's put up the radio. We gotta get gas.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Captain, we've got the coordinates for the resupply.
Thank you. Where are they? Right on top of us. Alright then. That is quite nice. And bright light. Don't know where this tank is going to be, but, or whatever we're resupplying with. What exactly does it say on the thing? Yep, that's a tanker, so... Oh, wait. Did it just pop into view or something? Ghost tanker. Sure, ghost tanker. Refit. Give me all your gas. Thank you very much, ghost tanker. And now we continue onwards, dodging the
Plotting course. Plotting course.
the airfield as best we can in Georgetown in order to reach our objective. However, if we do encounter a ship along the way, I will attack it. I prefer to reach in here. So, meet with tanker to refuel. It now says patrol 150-kilometer area. So, are we being sent over here? I'm not sure. But I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back when we encounter something else. Like a ship, or anything else really. So I will see you then. Well then, we've got a Sunderland coming in. And we're not... Are we technically under the water?
Current depth 10 meters. Engage electric motors.
I'm not sure. Sunderland is now doing things. It looks like we managed to get underneath before it actually did its attack. So, I'll break things off here again. As we sink beneath the waves for a little bit. I prefer not to be attacked by a Sunderland and depth charts before we even reach our patrol area. So I will keep us going, and I will bring you back when we encounter something else. So I'll see you then.